So then what we will do is after this class, today's class, we will solve the sum better, I think.
Okay, ma'am.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
today's,
That's fine.
yeah. So today's topic is still more how much is remaining is we have to see area, we have to see volume, polar coordinates. Three more topics are remaining. This area and volume, in that two types are there. One is Cartesian polar, then the third is simple double integration from Cartesian to polar. So what I thought is today we will finish all the Cartesian, tomorrow polar, because only one small correction you are going to do there. Instead of writing directly dx dy, we are going to do some extra one addition, that's all. Okay, what is the logic behind it? 1 hour is enough for that. So today we are going to deal with area and volume in Cartesian form. That is XY and XYZ form. Tomorrow, polar form, area volume, and also conversion from XY to R theta. So 1 hour is enough for that. Today we will see this. So what they will do here is they will not give you the integration as such. They will give you only as a statement problem. They will say you what is the curve. They will make. Have you started recording? Please start recording. Please start recording. Don't wait for me to remind you. All my classes, please record.
Ma'am, switch the camera
Ma'am,
towards.
upper part of board is not, ma'am, exactly visible.
Area volume not visible. Now,
Yes,
now
ma'am.
also. Okay. So what here they are going to do is they will give you curves. That is the boundary lines. Okay, in different curves they will give you. So there will be no effect of any tent region here. The tent is not going to affect the region. Only the boundary of the curves will be given. We are going to find the area. So logically, f function will be just the identity function or the constant function 1. So just integration over dx dy, or we are going to do integration over dy dx. That depends on our own choice. We can do either that or this. Okay, because now you see the function f is just one, I'm saying. We take it as a constant function, unit function. For example, to be in particular, unit function only we take their function, because only between the bounded regions, that is between this limits, what is the area? That is what they will ask. So how to write the limits is like how we write that vertical strip or horizontal strip, how we did for last class, changing from order of integration that way. But whether to take dy dx or dx dy, it depends on you only. There is no such order. Some questions you can see that while writing the Cartesian, because integration is easy here, only when applying the limits you are going to find some hardships. So some equations when represented in y equal to x form, it's easy to integrate. Some equations x equal to y, when we write, it's easy to integrate. So you have to know when you're writing the y limits or x limits, that is always the inner integral is going to be in form of equations, right? Outer is going to be in terms of numbers. So when we write the inner integration limits, if you know that integration formula, for example, here it is coming as root of 3 minus 5 x square. If you know the integration formula for this, go for here. Otherwise, better to convert this to x equal to what? This is actually now what? Y equal to, right? If you know the integration, because after this, obviously, we are going to write the integration dy is y. Then we'll write upper limit minus lower limit. Then we'll write this substitution. Then we'll do integration. If you know the formula, you go for this method. Or you convert this to x equal to what and go here. It solely depends on your knowledge of the integration formula. Okay. So what all we have to learn before going here is, by now you should be familiar with all the integration formula, especially here what they will ask is ellipse, ellipsoid, tetrahedron. Let me write it better. You have to know these equations. and their corresponding, if we convert it to y equal to x form, what will be the integration? Okay, so ellipse, in triple integral we are going to do ellipsoid. Also, they will give you only the equation of the ellipsoid or equation of the ellipse. To draw the diagram and fix the region of integration, we have to know their general formula also. General formula will be given, we have to know the structure now. So for that we have to know this, then circle, sphere, then parabola, parallelepiped. I shouldn't have written parallelepiped here. Actually, it comes with a cuboid here. Cuboid and parallelepiped. And then what else is there? Tetrahedron. These are very, very important sums. Standard curves, cylinder, and cone. So these are standard equations given to you. These equations, you have to know the general form of equations and you have to know how to draw their structures. And mostly, if you see them, they will be having x square, y square, z square also. So while writing x equal to what, we will obviously have roots. So we have to know the corresponding integration formulas. In general, integration of a square plus x square dx or a square minus x square dx, then a square minus x square dx, then integration over root of a square plus or minus x square dx, integration over root of a square minus x square dx. Sorry, I should have written x square minus a square. Then all these things in the denominator. Those formulas also you have to learn. Dx by a square plus or minus x square, dx by x square minus a square. For all these roots, with root, without root, all these formulas you have to learn. Other things you don't know, all you have omitted, don't worry. This is part C. Sure, 3 mark or 2 mark, whatever they are going to fix, this is part C. Surely one question minimum you can expect here for CT 2 to 3 questions minimum you can expect here. So please learn these formulas, integration formulas. Okay, so moving on, we will start with the sum. So integration is easy. I told you what we are going to do. We are going to write either double integration dx dy or double integration dy dx. That our own choice, I told you. Only the limits what to write, we have to fix from the corresponding figure and the corresponding thing what they are going to do. Which region they are asking us to do, according to that we are going to do. Can we start? So first sum, we'll start with our first cell, we'll start with an ellipse. So obviously 2 dimension, we are going to do only area, not volume now. And they will say you, in the question itself, they will say you whether it is volume or whether it is area. So don't worry, that all we have to remember or not, don't worry about that. But don't think that first question will always be area, second question will always be volume. There is no such order. Obviously, Code Tantra, they are going to change the order and only give for each student. So first question. So either they give it as area of the ellipse or area bounded by the ellipse, and not the entire ellipse they have asked. They have asked only above x-axis what is the area. Anyone remembers area of ellipse? Anyone?
IAB.
What is area of ellipse?
IAB.
Yeah. So usually area will be coming like this ellipse means, and because this is x square, a square, b square only, no other x minus a, y minus b, or x minus 5, y plus something is not given. So with origin only we will be drawing. So above x-axis means this region only we are going to take. So half of that. So our answer is pi ab by 2. Okay, now we have to bring it. So let's see how to do that. Every time it will not be as easy sum. I'm starting with an easy sum. So MCQ, don't think if I know all the area formula I can write. Don't think like that. Instead of only above x-axis, what they will do is they will say the line x equal to y equal to 3. So instead of that, we have to cut here. They will say something like that. Okay. I started with a simple sum. So our answer is pi ab by 2. So how we have to start is we have to, so this is our general diagram. So first step, always draw the diagram. After the any statements from they have given, you are going to draw the diagram. So this is the region of integration. We are going to do here only the strips, and I am drawing parallel to y-axis the strips. So I am going to do y-axis as the inner integral, y integration as the inner integral. So area can be written as 2 times area of R in first quadrant. Okay, if the entire area only they have asked, then first quadrant alone you are going to find the answer, multiply by 4. Why we are doing that is because we can have the limits to be only positive. It's easy for us, computation, that's all. There is no such thing that to do this step. We can start the limits from here to here. Negative to positive also we can go, no issues. Only why we are doing this is, only positive limits we can have, and computationally we will not make any plus minor errors. Okay, so for that only. So for the region R, we are going to take, only in the first quadrant we are going to compute the area, multiply by 2. So now we have to see what is that. Yeah?
What are we
Yeah.
written over there? Area of
Ellipse.
no. Below that, area is equals to 2 in brackets area of
R. R in first quadrant. First
Okay.
quadrant. X-axis, this is y-axis. So first quadrant alone, why we are doing this is because of this equation. We know that it is centrally located at the origin and equally distributed over the 4 quadrants. If this is not the same equation they have given here, x plus y minus some numbers, then according to that the value will change. We cannot do this. Okay, only for this particular sum we are able to do this. So area of R in first quadrant. I remember this sum teaching some 3 years back. That time one student he wanted to do it entire from here to here, minus a to plus a. He wanted to compute. Only thing was the number of steps was increasing after this. Number of steps, the computational steps was increasing, and the plus minor errors were coming. Okay, so you have to be doubly careful. So now we have to write this region. I'm going to do it as a vertical strip. So parallel to y-axis I'm doing. Okay. So vertical strip parallel to y-axis I'm going to do. So double integration over. Here I have to write what is y value. Here I have to write what is x value. And what is first dy dx. There is no f function. F function is the unit function. Unit changes. That is what we are saying. So unit function. What is y value we have to write in terms of equations. Okay. So what is the lower limit? What is this line? This line is at the origin. So y equal to 0, it is cutting. So y equal to 0. What is the upper limit for this vertical strip? Upper limit is the ellipse equation. Yeah? No,
Yes,
not B.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So the entire ellipse equation, because I told you the other day, I am using the second strip. Maybe someone, you are using this strip. So it's not B, it will be B minus something. So this general equation you have to write. What is this equation? The ellipse equation, boundary. So from there, you have to find what is y value and write that. So from here, if I write, I will get y square by b square equal to 1 minus x square by a square. And so y square will be b square times 1 minus x square by a square. So y will be plus or minus root of b also I can pull out. So b times 1 minus x square by a square. If you want, we can take LCM here to make it more simpler. So it will be plus or minus b by a. From here I am taking LCM. So what it will become? A square minus x square. So root of a square minus x square by a square will be there inside the root. I have taken it out. So this will be the limits for y. Any doubt for limits for y? I have just simplified and written it in the terms of y because y is the inner integral I have fixed vertical strips and cutting the region. So parallel to y-axis I am making. This is the correct one. Last class I was having some doubts because the other book was mentioning it wrongly. So I have brought the standard books for Indian universities, national universities. So this is correct version. So now here you see I have both limits, either plus or minus. Now what is this region? It's lying in the positive y-axis. So we have to take from here plus only as the region of integration. The same question, if they have asked below x-axis, then what we would have done? This region we would have taken, then that time the limit will be minus b by a, okay, and that will be lower limit. I repeat, same question, okay, but instead of above they have given below. Okay, instead of above they have given below means what will happen? This region we have to take. But even if we take this region, always y value will increase this way only. It will increase like that. So the equation of the ellipse, that is minus b by a, will become as lower limit. 0 will become as upper limit. Okay, please remember that. Above x-axis means 0 to now plus b by a root of a square minus x square. Below means minus of this will come as lower limit, 0 will come as upper limit. So it all depends on the orientations. Next, we have to write the x limits. Only first quadrant we are taking. We have written it like that. Then don't change it, otherwise this 2 will become a mistake. So next, we are going to write for first quadrant alone x limits. How to write the outer limit? For this region, first quadrant region, min max limit of x-axis. So minimum is obviously this point, starting point 0. Maximum where it will go is that is region. So in that case, what will happen is x is equal to a. That is right. This will come from here, minus a to plus a. So only we have written like that. So our answer is till a. If suppose this is logically from the geometrical structure and the ellipse, we know about ellipse we are writing. Suppose you don't know this. Suppose some other figure is given to us. It's not an ellipse. They have not mentioned that it is an ellipse. It's something other, any other 2D figure you think. Don't worry about that. Now, what we have to do for outer limit is, you go in this logic, we will apply y, every y will get cancelled, right? So, in the given question, you take away the y. Find what is x limit from here. Check whether it is in positive or negative. Write the value. Okay. So from here, what I will get? See, y value, y we are deleting because y limit integration all over. Then only will come for outer integration. So from here, what will happen? X square equal to a square and x equal to plus or minus a. I will get. They have given above x-axis. So positive value, positive a. If you don't know the diagram of an ellipse, if you do, even the structure you don't know to draw, any other figure is given, don't worry about it. From the question itself, we can write it. Okay. From the question itself, we can fix the diagram, particularly for area and volume questions, not for the change of order of integration. Change of order of integration, diagram is must. For area and volume, they will give mostly standard curves. So from that we can write. So inner integral, what you are going to fix also from this equation only we wrote. Then outer integral also, in that the first variable you have to take away, then you have to write the remaining. From which parity, whether plus or minus, which we have to choose, that depends on the question, whether they have given above or below. So from that we have written. Our remaining work is only to do the integration part. Please practice well. You will have only limited time to do this entire integration. It is a 2 mark or 3 mark question. So you have only limited time, and hence please practice well. So integration of dy is y. So I will have integration 0 to a, outer limit I am writing. Now integration of dy is y. For that we have to apply the limits 0 to b by a root of a square minus x square dx is remaining. So answer will be integration 0 to a b by a root of a square minus x square dx. b by a I can take outside. 2b by a I am taking outside. Integration of root of a square minus x square formula, please. Anyone remembers?
Yes, ma'am, I do remember. X by a into under
X by
root a square minus
a.
x.
X by 2 or x by a?
Sorry, x by two, x by two, x by two. Sorry.
Okay.
X by
Yeah.
x by two. Sorry,
Ah,
x by two under into under root a square minus x square
correct.
plus a square by two
Ah,
sine inverse x by a.
ah, correct. You are right. So this is the formula. See, some formulas will have tan inverse, some formulas will have sine inverse, some formula will have log. Whatever question I told you just now previously, for all those you have to by heart the formula, no other go. So for this entire, we are going to apply the limit 0 to a. No dx, that integration we have done. Simplified. So when we write the upper limit, what will happen is a square 0. So this term will vanish. Sine inverse of a by a. So sine inverse of 1. Sine inverse of 1 is what all those you are going to write. So pi by 2. So simplification you are going to do. Upper limit minus lower limit. You are going to do. What is your answer? I told you already. Pi a by pi
I by two
ab upon 2
ab.
must come as pi by 2 ab or pi ab by 2. So you have to get that answer. So can we go to a little bit harder from any doubt here? Than
No, ma'am,
standard
no
curves.
doubt.
Yeah. But surely you can expect ellipse or circle. Sure questions. So next question. We'll go with the parabola because parabola has been asked n number of times. This particular question itself has been asked 3 times. So please make a note, very important question. So y square equal to 4x and 2x minus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. Another one sum is instead of y square equal to 4x, they will give it as x square equal to y by 2y. Like small changes they will make here. Small changes they will make with the coefficients and they will give you the question. But the structure is this only. What is this? This is a parabola. This is a straight line. So first question is only ellipse either above or below the x-axis or to the right or left of the y-axis. Anything they can ask. Okay. Anyway, it's going to be pi a b by 2. We know the formula. Answer. For this question, what are the variations they may ask here? I am saying they will give you one parabola equation, one straight line equation. Format will be in this form, either x square equal to something or y square equal to something with a small minor change in these coefficients. Okay, because the same sum, this I have taken from Grewal and Krasik, the same sum in Veerarajan book also it's there with a small change in the coefficients. Another one author Balaji, in that book also the same model is given. In another standard book Singaravelu. Most of the important standard books followed by Tamil Nadu universities, this format is there. one parabola, one straight line. So this is a very important sum. Okay, so please learn the methodology, don't by heart the sum, because exactly same sum will not come. They may give small changes. So first we have to know how to draw the diagram, because then only we can know the limits. So y square. So what happens? Plus y is also there, minus y is also there. So plus y minus y. So diagram is going to come either this side or this side. Not usual parabola. Okay. Either first and the fourth quadrant or second and the third quadrant. Please remember that. Then x is given positive. So among the positive x-axis only diagram is going to come. So obviously the diagram is this. This is based on the logic of the diagram I am saying. That is always another one tool with us. If you don't understand this logic, what we have to do? Find y equal to 0, what is the value of x? Find x equal to 0, what is the value of y? Find for y equal to 1, what is the value of x? Mark the points, draw the diagram. Our schoolwork, please. If you don't understand this logic, if you think that you will make a mistake, please better you take time, you draw the diagram like that. Okay, so this is the diagram we get for the parabola. What I'm saying is y equal to 0. What will be x? X equal to 0. What will be y? X equal to 1. What will be y? You find like this a set of points, mark the points, draw it as a parabola. We know that it is a parabola because power 2, power 1. Okay, so draw it as a parabola. At least do this work. It will only take a little bit extra time. Next, we have to draw this line. X is power 1, y is power 1. So it is a straight line. Okay, that logic all we told the last class itself. So x is power 1, y is power 1. Now we have to mark the points. So when x equal to 0, what is the value of y?
Not for the line, 4 by 3.
Yeah, y for line only I am asking. Y is 4 by 3. When y equal to 0,
Minus 2.
what is x?
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
And when the line and parabola intersect, it will intersect
X
at
equal to, yeah.
and
Then you find, yeah, we have to find the intersection points between them.
it is 1
What is
comma
the
2
point of
and 4
intersection?
comma 4. 1 comma 2
1
and
comma
4 comma
2,
4. And 4 comma 4
4
in the
comma
first
4.
quadrant.
Yeah,
Both in the
right.
first quadrant.
Right. Both are in the first quadrant. You are right again. So we know that 1 comma 2 and 4 comma 4 is going to come. So 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Need not be exactly, you have to keep a scale and or no such thing. You can keep it rough diagrams. See, I am keeping roughly, but approximately equal. Okay, so 1 will be here. Same if I go. So 2 is here, 1 comma 2 will be here, and 3, 4 is here. So 2 comma 4 will be here. So it's going beyond the line. So somewhere here I will mark. Because I have to cut this, better I will draw like some more a parabola form instead of more of a straight line. With a curve I will draw. So 1 comma 2 will come here, 2 comma 4 somewhere here will give. At least some portions we need. Or I will take a bigger scale. For understanding in the board it must be clear. So I will take it some more curve figure. So 1 comma 2 here, 2 comma 4 here we will think. Okay. Just for clarity with the video, I will do it like this. So 1 comma 2 is somewhere here, 2 comma 4 is somewhere here, means we have to join it in the form of a straight line and it will go like this. Okay, so this will be minus 2 comma 0, the second line. Okay, so this will be 1 comma 2. This will be 4 comma 4. So what will be the region of region now? What region we have to find?
The intersection area
A,
between the line.
yeah, this one. So this is the region we are going to do. This small tent or a small hemisphere-like structure what we have there, that is the region of integration. So for that only we are going to do. So mostly we can do, see y squared is given. If I find what is y, I will just take here root. That way also I can go or x equal to what also we can do. Both ways are correct. Okay, so usually, mostly the answer key people will write usually vertical strips. Mostly they will write dy dx only. So we'll start with this. If we find any hardships, we'll go. Okay, so we are going to do strips like this, vertical strips. That means what? Parallel to vertical strip is y-axis. Y-axis will come as the inner integral. So area is, there is no 2 times 3 times 1. Because only that region we are finding it's not cut by the axis anywhere. So there is no 2 times here. Double integration over here y limits, here x limits, dy dx. So what is y limits? Y limits is, you don't see these points. Please don't see that points. This strips, the strips what we have drawn, we have to take. Where it is touching in the lower, where it is touching in the upper, we have to write. So the minimum point is the straight line equation. We have to write it in equation form. So the minimum point is from this equation. So from this equation, please observe what is y value. So 3y will be equal to 2x plus 4. And so y will be this. So from here, what I have done is I have taken 3y to the other side. So 3y equal to 2x plus 4. So y is 2x plus 4 by 3. That is this straight line equation and that is in the lower. So 2x plus 4 by 3. Upper limit is the tent or the blown structure. What is that equation? Parabola equation. So I have y square equal to 4x. So from here I have y equal to 4x, root of 4x, that is plus or minus, so plus or minus 2 root x. Because it is in the first quadrant, we will take the positive value. So it will be plus 2 root x. Okay. Now for the outer limit, question number 54. Are you present today? Is there a 54 in our class? Yeah. Is there a 54 in our class? Am I still in the class? Oh, that also is quite.
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
Oh, no response. 99. Is there a 99 in our class? Is there a register number 99 in our class? No response. Okay, somebody say me tomorrow I will bring the attendance sheet. Somebody say me the how to find the x limits. Outer limit how to find? The entire region min max value in the x-axis. So value is given in the diagram.
1, comma 4. 1 to 4.
Ah,
1
that's
to
all.
4.
1, 2, 2, 4, 4. In that x value is 1 and 4. 1, 4. So 1 to 4. That's all. So after this, work is to only find the integration. I'll remove the extra things. Any doubt fixing the limits? Should I say it again? Any doubts in diagram? Please ask now itself.
No, ma'am.
This question model is sure question. So integration of dy is just y 1 to 4 y. For that we have to apply the limits. Lower limit is 2x plus 4 upon 3. Upper limit is 2 root x dx. Don't forget this dx is remaining. Dy we have done already. Then just a simplification 2 root x 2x plus 4 by 3. I have just applied upper limit minus lower limit. Integration 1 to 4 dx. Then What we can do is, if you want, you can take LCM, all those things. Ultimately, we are going to do integration. That time, term-wise integration only we are going to do. So better you have it as such, and even this we can simplify further. We can write it separate. 4 by 3. So minus into, right? Minus 4 by 3. It was minus of 2x plus 4 by 3, so minus 4 by 3. So now we have to do integration, do direct integration. Don't simplify this step. Don't take LCM, I mean. So 2 times, for root x, what is the integration? This is x power half. So it is x power
Three
half
by
plus 1.
3 by 2
So
by
3
3.
by 2 by 3 by 2.
3 by 2.
X can be written as x power half. Root x can be written as x power half. So half plus 1 by half plus 1 power minus 2 by 3 x square by 2 minus 4 by 3 x. Please apply the limit 1 to 2, semi 1 to 4, sorry. 1 to 4, semi, what is the final answer? You are only going to do.
Mom, is it 2 by 3?
No.
One by 3.
Yeah, correct.
1 by
The answer
3.
is 1 by 3. See, we cannot by heart this. We cannot say parabola and straight line comes 1 by 3 will always be the answer. We cannot say that. It depends on the parabola, it depends on the straight line. But surely this format is important. So you have to write the limits correctly, you have to integrate, apply the limits correctly, then only you will get this answer. Please practice these questions. Can we move on? Anyone taking down? Can we move on? Please ask me doubts then and there. Don't keep quiet. Only interaction you will learn integration.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, but
Ma'am, in this, when you selected the limits for y value, how did you determine that what would be the upper value and what would be the lower value?
how, see, you once you fix the region, always how will x increase and go? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that only now we increase. So always x-axis will increase in this format. Y also that only now 0, 1, 2, 3 only we will draw the scale. So y will increase like this. So this line comes first. Then only this line comes. So top to bottom. Sorry, bottom to top. Always. Y strip is. And if I, same question, if I have done like this, instead of vertical, I have done horizontal strip like this, then this will be the lower limit, this will be the upper limit. X equal to, that time I would have written because x axis increases in this format,
Okay, ma'am.
whichever quadrant. Even here I take it like this only, I increase here. Even here I increase like that one.
Okay, ma'am.
Can we move on? For the next question, suppose, because you are quiet, I am planning to move on to the next question. The next question, suppose in that old format, that is last semester format, that is scan and upload, is there, surely you can expect the diagram part alone for you, they would have asked. Now I'm not sure because for this particular question, diagram only is more important. How you are drawing the diagram only, they want to concentrate for a 3 mark or a 2 mark. But it has been asked once earlier. And it is sort of important in application point of view also. So we are going to learn how to draw the diagram, how to fix the region, how to do the limits. Integration part you are going to do, as usual I am going to say only the final answer. You are going to solve it and check it and say me tomorrow. Okay, so now let's write the equation. It's x square equal to 4ay and x square is negative of 4a times y minus 2a. What is the first curve? X is power 2, y is power 1. Obviously, it is a
Parabola.
parabola. What is the second curve? Straight
Second
line.
curve is also a parabola with the opposite side.
Shifted.
Yeah,
Shifted
that's all.
coordinates.
That's all. Power 2, power 1. Please remember that. Don't worry about the extra ornaments, whatever that girl or boy is going to wear. Don't worry about that. Power 2, power 1, parabola. Please fix it like that. Okay. So this is also parabola. Only negative is there. So instead of drawing usually curves like this, we are going to draw it as a curve. Okay. So somehow like that we are going to draw different. It's only going to tilt itself. So let's first fix the diagram. So x square equal to 4ay, x is plus minus. So this two axes we are going to take positive here. So x square equal to 4ay is obviously this curve. Draw a perfect curve. Then only the intersection will be somewhat bigger. And it should touch the origin. Okay, because x is not having any plus minus, y is not having any plus minus. X is square, so plus x minus x both we are taking. Y is positive, so this will be that region. So you can write x square equal to 4ay. This is the equation. What about the other equation? That's also going to be a parabola, but where it will locate, we don't know. So what is the other tool we have in our hand? You please use that so that we'll avoid mistake. When x equal to 0, what will happen? What will be the value of y?
2a.
2a. When y equal to 0, what will be x?
Root 8a.
Root 8a. Yeah, 8a square. So it will come 2 root 2a. Wow. Okay. But why have they given 2a? Oh no, yeah. Y equal to 0.
Now, if y is 0, then it would be 2 root 2a.
Yeah. In the diagram they have given us 2a. I'm not sure why. Okay, then we have a in common. So we will see what is happening when y equal to a. When y equal to a
2a.
or when x equal to a. Yeah, I think they have made a mistake somewhere here. A minus 2a, so minus a. That will not come a plus or minus. No, x square is 2a. Right now, we have to take limit even here. Plus 1. So again in this diagram, we
Ma'am,
have
there is
three
an
points.
intersection. What?
No, again x square plus minus. From here we have to go with the logic. So between the first two quadrants or clearly we are going to have the diagram. Let's mark the points. 0, 2a. 0, 2a. 0, 2a is not. Oh, it's coming here, no? It will be here somewhere. 0, 2a. Then a also is coming as 2a. Wow. It's coming as a straight line. A comma but to A minus A. Oh, okay, Y is A. Then half of that will be, from here what is the point? 2A comma A and minus 2A comma A. From here I get 2A comma A and minus 2A comma A. So half of that will be somewhere here approximately A. This is 2A means this will be A. Okay. So for that we have to write this side 2A, that side minus 2A. So this side somewhere here I will have 2A and this side minus 2A equal. This side also equal, this side also equal. So this will be minus 2A comma A. This will be 2A comma A. So now we have to join the diagram. Then what is this? 0 to 2A. So 0 to 2A, x-axis 0, y-axis 2A. Oh, we have done. This we have done. These three we have done. Join it as a parabola. Cut it here. Because we need only region of intersection. We don't worry about whether it's going after this like this or going like that. We don't worry because we have a region of intersection, the I region, like the I structure we have here. So these 3 points are enough for us. Even if I want to include this 2 root A, 2 root 2, 2 times 1.472 will be somewhere 2 point or 3 point something. If you want, we can include that here somewhere. Okay, but we don't worry about that. Only these things is going to give me the common area. So this is the region we have to take, including both x-axis and y-axis, because both first quadrant and second quadrant. The entire region we have to take. Okay, so here also we have to take the vertical strip like this. Like this. So that is going to be our region of intersection. Any doubt in drawing the diagram?
Ma'am, but the diagram is symmetric. Can we do for one side and double it?
Yeah. Because it is both A parameter and half of it only we are keeping. Okay. This diagram we can do, I think, half of it. Symmetric in nature. Actually, they have also done like generally in the book. 2 times area in the first quadrant they have done. Can we write the limits?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this work all rough work. Okay, now we are not having any scan and upload. You can scribble however you want. So area will be 2 times. We'll go with the first quadrant alone. So this part I don't want to write. Actually, it is 2 times, so I don't want to mention this here. Only that side. So vertical strip I have drawn. Again, y-axis, lower upper limits we have to write. So dy, dx. Volunteer for lower limit. What should come? This curve, the down curve is the lower limit. What is the curve? X square equal to 4ay. So from there, what is y? Y is
X squared by 4a.
Yeah, please remember which is down, which is up. Then only we will be able to write. So this will be x square by 4a. The other curve is, upper limit is the other ellipse, other parabola. From here you have to write what is y.
Minus x squared by
2a
4a
minus x square by 4a.
X square plus 8a. So it will come as minus
Ma'am, minus
by
2a minus x square
4a.
by 4a.
2a minus x square by 4a you are saying. Okay, minus into minus plus it will come
Ma'am,
when it goes to the other side. It's
one
minus.
which you
Okay.
write minus x square, it would be minus x square plus 8.
Yeah.
Minus half.
So it is coming like this. So either this or this, anything you can write, no problem. This is further simplification, that's all. So 2a minus x square by 4a. Outer limit, please. Someone from the boys side.
0.
0,
Any
2a.
volunteer from the boy? 0, 2a, that's all. Entire region min-max value in Excel. So 0 axis is cutting 2a. So 0 to 2a. dy dx integration part is easy. After applying the limits, you have to further integrate. That is also simple. Usually here in these sums, this part is only hard. If it's going to be a 6 mark or a 12 mark question, half of the mark they'll allot here. Even 3/4 of the mark they'll allot for the diagram and the fixing the limits. Only integrations from 3 to 4 marks they'll allot in a 12-mark question. So solution you are going to write, you are going to solve and check because I want to give you some more models. So this is the answer. 16/3 a square. A square is in the numerator. So you are going to do it. Please solve it and check. 16/3 a square. Time please. Time please.
10:08.
10:08. Okay. So 3 models we have seen as of now. Directly ellipse or directly circle, directly standard curve they'll give what we can do. Only ellipse we have seen so far. Circle we can do like that, but circle than doing in Cartesian form, polar form is more simple. So tomorrow's class we are going to see circle. Rectangle, square, all they will not ask usually. Because rectangle, square, all, the limits are going to come as constant limits. 2 to 3, 5 to 7, like that, constant limits only will come because they are all straight lines, boundaries. So mostly they will not ask that. So next, we have seen about one parabola and one straight line. That is one important model. The next model is between two parabolas. This question is there. This is also important. Okay, this we will see. Then we will move on. Can I erase? Anyone taking down anything?
Ma'am, can you solve this? I am getting a different answer.
Okay. Can I erase the diagram? No space. So integration will be y, outer limit 0 to 2a.
Ma'am,
Or this we have to apply.
Ma'am, done. I got it. Ma'am, I done. Got
Okay.
it. Sorry. Yes, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
The next important model, then I move on to the next important model because I have to explain more there. Today's fourth question, I think. We have to find the larger area. Sometimes they'll give like this because some two different curves will intersect. Yeah.
Blur.
Good.
Seeing blur.
Ma'am, it's ma'am, we are seeing it blur because the focus is not fine.
I didn't change.
Yes, ma'am, it's fine now.
Okay. So sometimes they give like this, larger area, smaller area, like that. Okay. That means some region is going to get divided into half or something, or we have to find whichever is smaller, that is the region of integration. Okay. So simply don't draw the diagram and see, look at the statements. So larger area bounded by the circle x square plus y square equal to 64a square and y square equal to 12 times ax. So this is an important model, another one model. So one circle, one parabola they have given. they are going to intersect, and we are going to get different regions. In that, whichever is the larger region, we are going to take bounded by the circle. Okay. So first we fix the diagram, then we'll write the limits. So we'll start at parabola. It's easy. Or this also is easy. No problem. X, y, no nothing. X minus, y minus. So origin. Origin is center. What is the radius? 8.
8a.
8. So with origin as center, 8a radius, a big circle we are going to have. Something like this. Oh, it's looking like an apple at the top. Something like this we are going to have. This is going to be my circle equation. Okay, next is y square equal to 12x between first and which quadrant it will come? Y square equal to 12ax. Y is getting
First and fourth.
First
first and
and fourth.
fourth. Y is changing. Y is positive, negative. 2 is that. So, and plus 12x. So, it's going to come as a C. Mostly it will come like this. Sorry, I have to intersect the origin. Something like this. So, this will be y square. This will be this equation. I don't want to cluster. So, y square equal to 12ax will be that. Now, so many regions we are getting. Which will be our answer? I will write ABC for our clarification. You have to say me which will be your answer. From the question and logic. There is no right wrong, we'll try it. Obviously bounded by the circle, so outer I am not going to take, only inside I have taken. What will be your answer? Which will be the
C plus D.
C plus D.
Somewhere around the
Yes.
ABC, somewhere there.
Why? There is no such thing as only positive axis we have to take. They have not given above it. They have given larger area. Among all the things, C is looking only a small, tiny bit of portion, taking only 20 to 25.
ABFE.
Yeah, whoever said that answer is correct. You see, CD is this side, it is cutting the region. The other thing is outside the parabola and inside the circle. We can divide the region like that. Inside the parabola, inside the circle, or outer parabola, inside circle. This bigger crescent we can take, or this I shape we can take. Two regions. Though I have written A, B, C, D, E, F to confuse you, the outer region, the larger area is actually A, B, F, E put together. Okay, so this is what we are actually going to do. A, B, F, E put together, we are going to find the area. That is what they have asked in the question. Because don't worry about x-axis, y-axis. That's not given in the question. Only the circle and the C is given to us. So it is exactly dividing into two things, either this or the other thing. Among these two, this is the larger one. Okay. So don't worry about x-axis, y-axis. They are there only to confuse you. So A, B, F, E put together, we are going to find the area. So obviously, because by the symmetry nature, F area is equal to A area, right? And E is equal to B. So instead of finding for the entire thing, what we are going to do again is, only for A and B together we are going to find. For F and E, we are not going to find. We are going to multiply this 2 times. Okay, so what we can do is, for you, if you don't want to get confused, you can write area equal to double integration over A plus B plus F plus E dy dx. For you, not to get confused. So this can be written as 2 times integration A plus B dy dx. Why I am not writing A and B together is, I will say you now while writing the limits. For A, the limits are going to be different. For B, the limits are going to be different. So only I am writing A, B separately. So this can be written as 2 times integration A dy dx plus double integration B dy dx. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far? Please say me. Because limits is going to get different. It's going to get a little bit to the next standard. Now we'll see how to fix the limits being quiet. So this is the larger area. In that half only we are going to calculate, multiply it by 2. So separately we have written what is now the limits of A. So I wrote dy dx. So vertical strip I have to take care. You see vertical strip automatically vertical strip starts from here to go here. But if I write for B general vertical strip, I will write here only. I will not go till here. Okay. So only I am writing for this separately, for this separately. Now can I raise the question? I need the equation. So this is x square plus y square equal to 64 a square. This is y square equal to 12ax. So those who are think that you are okay with the writing the limits, please take it now as a test. Don't listen to my blabberings. You try to write the limits. Cross check with me there after I finish. Okay. So for limits for A, we will start with first
0 to
this
8.
in terms of y we have to write. What is this? Y axis 0. So 0. What is here? From here the circle equation we have to write what is y equal to. So it is positive y axis. So it is root of 64a square minus x square. Just this part y equal to what I have written, I get plus or minus root of. Because it is in the positive y axis, I am taking positive. What about the limits for x? Min max limits only in the second quadrant because A is finishing here. We don't go there. So this will be minus 8. Plus 8a minus 8a.
Minus
This is minus 8a, comma 0.
0.
This is 0, comma 0. So minus 8a to 0. This is for A. Don't write A again. This is just dy dx. If you write A, then you integrate, then you will write ax. There will be mistake. Don't write anything there. Only for our identification we have written like that. Now for B. Again dy dx. Lower limit, again y-axis increases in this direction. So this will be the lower limit. Y equal to, again positive axis, so root 12ax. Because this is the lower limit, this equation. Upper limit, again the same circle only is coming, so no problem. Same equation I can write. Now, outer limit, entire this circle region, min max limits. So you may think from here to here only is going, so find the intersection point. Find what is the point, cut it here, don't go till 2a. Okay, find what is the intersection point and write. Can anyone say what is the intersection point?
4a, I guess, ma'am. 4a.
4a, right?
4a. X is 4a and y would be 4 root 3a.
Yeah, 4a, comma 4a root 3 is the answer. This was schoolwork, so I am not doing this. Okay, two curves you have to take, find the common intersection point, right? So don't go till 2a. Only till this we are going to go because our region B stops here. We are not talking about C. Okay, so only till 0 to 4a we go. So this is the integration part. Any doubt how to write the limits anywhere? Please take a moment, understand one area only they have asked, but because of the structure we are writing it as two different integrations and adding.
Ma'am?
Yeah, pa.
Ma'am, can you explain the limits for B again?
Yeah. So B, what is happening is this region is B. So you take a common strip like this and take. So common strip can be here, or common strip can be here. A general strip can be here. So what is the lower limit is from the parabola curve. So what is this parabola curve? Y square equal to 12ax. So root of 12ax will come as the lower limit because it is in the positive first quadrant plus root 12ax will become negative in our term. For the upper limit, suppose you think this curve intersection, this B region is ending here. It's not going till this point. So we don't go till 8a. We don't go till that. B region ends somewhere here itself. So starting point we know, B is starting here only. So 0, obviously at the origin. For the maximum value other point, we have to find the intersection point of this ellipse, this circle and the parabola. Intersection point we have to find. In that, what is the x-axis value we have to write.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
You have to find the intersection point between two curves. The question two curves are given, those are the two curves. You have to find between y square equal to 12x and y square equal to 64a square, what is the common point. That's easy to find. See, I have a y square value here. X square plus y square equal to 64a square. That is the circle equation. In this y square equal to 12x, I know. Because these two are meeting at this point, this equation also will satisfy, that equation also will satisfy. So using that, I can write, instead of y square, I can write here 12ax. So from here, find what is x. So then substitute this in any of these two equations. Again, this value is the common point here. So it can be substituted either here or there, no problem. After finding this value from here, find what is y value. Those two will be 4a and 4a. That is the way to find the common intersection point. Substitute one equation in the other. So once we find the limits, then our work is to just find the integration. Anyone doing integration work? It's a bit hard sum because we have here 164, here one root, here one root, here one root. So here it is a square minus x square formula. Please write this as 8a whole square. Yeah.
Ma'am, could you please explain how we got the lower limit 12 root 12ax for the b part?
Yeah, for B, you see, B is stopping here. B is not going to here. This region I am not taking. This is C. I don't want this region. B stops here. That will be the lower limit. So where is this point stopping? On the curve. What is this curve? The parabola. Parabola equation is y square equal to 12ax.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Why we are taking that as the lower limit? Because in the y-axis we write 0, 1, 2, 3. In the up direction only we increase and go. So this will be lower limit, this will be upper limit. Bottom to top.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So drawing diagram is very important. Then fixing like this areas is very important. In change of order of integration also, like this one sum is there. That is, when we are doing dy dx, we will have only one integration, but we convert it into dx dy, we will have it as two integrations. You please remind me before exam, I will have to do that sum. That's very important sum. That's another important model. I will write the answer. You are going to do the integration. You please remember 8a whole square you have to write. Then only you can apply a square minus x square formula while integrating. Don't do for 64a square. (16 by 3 again). I'm again saying, I don't know whether the sum will come or not. If suppose like last semester, scan and upload part they have given, till this they would have given us a part C question. Now I'm not sure whether they will give this question for a 3 mark or a 2 mark, because time will not be enough. Logically I'm speaking, as a student, in my point of view I'm thinking. But better to know the limits, because maybe they will ask only the limits as your solution. They will confuse you here in the MCQ, and they may ask which is the correct region. Okay, they will give you this diagram itself. They will ask you what is the boundary for D. They will give you this alone. They will give you this alone. They may confuse. So this is one important model. So than solving part, please learn how to fix the limits, how to draw the diagrams, all such things. When double integration only all these hard things. Triple integration, that is volume, there are only limited sums, 5 to 6 problems. In that also only 3 types of problems. Okay, so very easy to solve, even diagram no need. So I'll just say how to solve them and we'll end the class with that. Can I erase? Anyone taking down anything? Can I erase? You people are awfully quiet today.
Yes, ma'am, you can erase it.
Thank you. Just that, because that's easy to say and we can finish it off in one go. Where is that question?
Movement in blur.
Again, okay.
Again, I think if I'm moving in the middle, it's
No,
getting
ma'am,
blurred.
it is not done now.
Maybe network issues. Are they cleared? Just now?
Yes, ma'am, it is clear now.
Okay. So they have given tetrahedron. Tetrahedron is our diamond. 4D, 3D dimension diamond structure, you please remember. Or a prism. Actually, for volume sums, we don't want a diagram itself. There are some shortcuts. If for you to understand, I'm saying, if this is x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, usually z is kept as height. Okay, length, breadth, height. Always z will be top. So if I join like this, then think of this every side. Okay, that will be the tetrahedron structure. Everywhere we are going to have that pyramid-like structure. Okay, so that is going to be tetrahedron. In this particular sum, we are not taking the entire tetrahedron. We are taking the tetrahedron, but only in the positive direction. The negative we don't take. So x equal to 0. The other we don't take. We cut it off. Y equal to 0, only this plane we are taking, the other direction we are cutting off. Okay, so like that. You take a diamond, you saw it off halfway. In each side, you saw it off. Okay, we'll get that structure, this structure. So now how to write the limits directly from the question? From here we can see obviously these are going to be the lower limits. 0, 0, 0. We can take any order. They have not fixed whether we have to take x, dx plus dy z, dz next. They have not given any order. We can take it whichever order we want. Okay. Whichever we are going to do is going to be volume. The structure is going to be same. So answer you are all going to get the same only. So we will go with because z is given inside. I'll go in that order. It's not mandatory to go in that way. Okay. So I'll write dz, dy, dx. There is no rule. Again, volume they have asked. So unit function only. A function is one unit function. So only dz, dy, dx. What you have to do is, the question is, these things now we have done. Lower limits we have written. The upper limits are from the same equation. So you find what is z, because z is the innermost integral. What is z from here? You find right here. So what will be z equal to? C times 1 minus x by a minus y by b. Now, this will be the upper limit. Yeah?
Ma'am, may you explain why did you take inner integral as z, then y then x?
No, it's not any mandatory. You can take dy, dx, dz also, no problem.
But by
No
default,
problem.
we take
Because,
z, y,
no,
x.
no, no. I'm saying simply, I'm just, because z is inside, I have taken. If you want, you say me, I will write. You say me any order, I will write. No problem. We need any order, no problem. I will write dy, dx, dz. Can I?
Yes, ma'am.
There is
Yes,
no
ma'am.
issues. We'll do right like this, no problem. Now what we have to do, y is the innermost integral. Now y will come here. So now what we have to do, y equal to what from here we have to write. So it will be b times 1 minus x by a minus z by c. That will be the innermost limit. Then the same curve is only acting, but now what will happen is after this integration, y will vanish. So in this question, you have to take away y. You have to find what is x because x is the next integral. You find from this, leave out y, leave out b also because when y vanishes, its corresponding diagonal cosine will also vanish. So this also will go away. So what is x equal to? So x is equal to, this is y equal to, this is x equal to, this is z equal to. So x equal to a times 1 minus z by c. Next, the remaining is z. Now what is happening? The same equation, we have projected away from y-axis, we have also done our work with x-axis. So these two will vanish, only this will remain. So it is c. Z is equal to 1 into c, so just a c. So like this, you have to write the limits. No need diagram. Diagram, when we have like this structure, we don't want diagram. So just integrate this and do. Again, I'm repeating, any order you can take when this structure is given like this. When we have something other than 0, then there is a change. When these are only zeros, then it is uniform, it's symmetric in nature. So any order we can take and write. Understood? So only from the given curves itself we are writing the equations. Again, what you have to do? Integration part you are going to work out. Integration you are going to work out. Please try. Answer is A, B, C by 6. This question is one of the most repeated questions in part C for this unit with respect to volume. Most repeated questions. Any order you can do, no problem. D is a dy dx or D is a dx dy. Whatever you do, according to that you have to write the limits. According to that you will get the answer, but same answer. Whatever you do, it will be ABC basis always. We can follow this method only when x is 0, y is 0, z is 0 is given because it's a symmetric nature. Suppose instead of like this, they have given z equal to a. Then what to do? Now we are going to see in the next question. Take it down. Can I say that second model and we will stop the class with it? I think I am going beyond the time. Only that. Because only for comparison purpose. Where is that question? Yeah. Volume in the first octant.
Upper part is not visible.
What part? First part is not visible.
upper side.
What about now?
Ma'am, the first line is not visible.
Still. Oh, okay. Have to keep this angle. No. Still not visible?
Ma'am,
Visible,
it's
ma'am.
fine now.
Okay. So they have given first octave. It is like first quadrant, only in 3D. Okay, first quadrant, so everything is going to be positive. First octave. Then they have given a cylinder and planes. Don't worry about this planes all. If I draw in 2 dimension, I'll draw it as a straight line. To think this straight line in the 3 dimension, what will happen? Instead of one line, single line, I will draw like this, like my hand. Okay, what is this? A plane. Okay, this one single line in 2D, expand the single line in 3D, this is the plane. Okay, that only they have given like this. Don't worry about all those, we are not going to draw the structure. From here itself, we are going to write the equations. Okay, so when this is given, what we are seeing here is this is cylinder they have told, but cylinder they have given only x square y square. Means what? The base of the cylinder will have a base, right? That base equation they have given. They have not said that is a cylinder will be like this. We'll have a base and a top and we'll join like this. It should be a straight line, sorry. So this equation only they have given. This height they have not mentioned there. So actually it's like a infinite tube going on. With this as the base, it's going on like this in the third height dimension. But it's cut by two z equations, z equal to 0 and z equal to x plus 1. So here in the 3D, if I'm going to have like this, so this will be x square plus y square equal to 2, x-axis and y-axis, and for z equal to 0 and till here. 3D diagram. Please remember not till this 3D diagram. So actually it will come like this. 3D diagram. So here will be the point. This will be the point. This point. Z equal to x plus 1. Between that, the cylinder is getting cut. Okay. So here I have another one plane like structure. That will be z equal to x plus 1. Don't worry about the diagrams. We are going to write the limits from the question itself. So how to write the limits we are going to see. Oh, they have given it in polar form. Okay, no problem. I will say you volume equal to, so V equal to, only first option they have asked. So first Z limits, height 0 to x plus y, z equal to. Then x equal to 0, y equal to x. Two things we have in our hand. Why I am writing this as the innermost limit? Because you see I have x and y. If I am writing z as the outermost limit, then I have equation in the outer limit. I shouldn't have that. Equation must not come in the outermost limit. These are all definite volume. We should have a number as the answer. So z must not come outermost. Okay, because it has two parameters involved. So obviously for x and y you have to leave two integrations. You have to write it in the innermost only. So dz only must come innermost. Again volume. So no f function, unit function. Next, what to write? Whether x or whether y. Any logic, anyone? From the question we can see that x is also 0 they have given, but y they have given as x. So y equal to x I cannot write outermost. Outermost must be only numbers. So this must come as the next integration. Okay, so y equal to x will come as the lower limit, and from the left out equation you find out what is y. So it will be 2 times root, sorry, 2x, right? 2 minus x.
Under root 2 minus root square.
Under root 2 minus x square. That will come as the upper limit. 2 minus root x. Oh, sorry. Root of 2 minus x square. So that will come there. Next, now come for the sum numbers. So x equal to 0 I have, lower limit. Now here you see only one more equation is left out, other things I have used. From here, take away the y because it is done already. From here, what is y x value? Root 2. Because it is first octant, everything is positive. We don't worry about the negative limits. So like this, we fix the limits. So in that order, we write dz, dy next, dx next. So in this question, we cannot go to any other order. In the first question, tetrahedron, we had our own orders. Everyone can do their own sums. They will get the same answer, ABC by 6. But this question, particularly in this order only, we have to go. So how to know that? Usually, whichever is the innermost limit, they will give the equations. Okay, like this, two separate equations they will give. So that will be the innermost limit. For the next thing, you have to compare between them. Something will be in numbers, something will be in equation. So that will come as the next limit, then we have to write the next. In this also, one more doubt you will have. Which to write lower, which to write upper? That is also one more doubt you may have. If you look at here, obviously root 2 is the higher value, 1.4 something. 0 is lower limit. So by the same logic I have written like this. This is lower, this is upper, like that I have written.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yeah.
ma'am, now you have taken
Yeah.
z as the first inner integration part, right?
Yeah.
Can't we take
This is the
y?
only way. I am not saying I have taken. This is the only way we have to do this particular sum.
But since even y as an equation, can't we take that?
But what will happen when we do y equal to x? Suppose you think I am doing y equal to x. Can I erase? I will write y. Okay, y something I have done here. Y equal to I am doing dy. While doing this integration, what I will do? I will integrate with respect to y. I will apply the limits. Y will vanish away from the equation. That means what I am doing logically is from the y-axis I have projected further. Y-axis work is done now. After that, again I shouldn't introduce y. I shouldn't do that. So whichever is having both, they must come in innermost.
Okay, understood.
Once when some solid definition of the limits is done, that variable should vanish because it's definite integral volume. Answer must come in numbers. So final answer I will say, final answer is root, okay, 2 root 2 upon 3. This sum they have done using polar coordinates, they have done it in a simpler manner. No. Am I having the correct sum? Yeah, x square plus y square equal to 2. Yeah, I'm having the correct sum. I have made a mistake in the limits. What I have done, all the other things are correct. Outer limit is wrong. Yeah. Oh God. Please, I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. Outer limit is wrong. So outer limit, all these are correct. This step is correct, this step is correct. Sorry, this was z equal to, that is correct, that is correct. This portion, this is 0, but we should not go to the entire cylinder. We should cut it by y equal to x. Actually, how it will be? The circular cylinder, the circle base will be like this now. This will be a circle. In this, y equal to x, this is y-axis, this is x-axis. Y equal to x will go like this somewhere. That line will cut. Only that region I want. So we have to take the point of intersection between these both. Then write the upper limits. Not the entire circle, entire cylinder we are taking. With respect to height also we are cutting it with 2. We have written that. In the x-axis also, we'll start at 0 because x equal to 0 they have given. But we will not take the entire circle structure. We will cut it using y equal to x. So please find the common intersection point between these both. Write that as the outer limit. So how to
Ma'am, we
find
are
the
having
common
next class is
intersection?
10.
Yeah, over with that. So just to substitute here y equal to x. So y equal to x here. So x square plus x square equal to 2. So 2x square equal to 2. So x square equal to 1. X equal to plus or minus 1. Positive x is 1. So limit will be 1. Just one small mistake I have done, sorry. So 0 to 1 will be the limit. The answer is 2 root 2 upon 3. Please try this sum. This sum is also another one important repeated questions, often repeated questions. If tetrahedron sum is not asked like the cylinder and plane sum, they will ask you. So please try to solve the sum. Still parallel pipe sum is there in volume, then polar form is there. With that our syllabus is over. Mostly tomorrow we'll finish. Mostly. So class over with that, I'm sorry. As usual from the recording I will take the attendance and put or Sia, can you say any long absentees? Can you take the attendance and give me? Time a few people are saying.
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, time please. What can I move? Oh, 10:48. I'm sorry for late. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
We can stop recording and leave.
Ma'am, 54.
Thank you, ma'am.